Hello students, my name is Himanshu and today I'm going to teach you about the macro or the Excel VBA. First of all, we should be aware of that what we are up to. Excel VBA and macro. What is the use of it? What is the benefit? Who should do this? And so let's try to answer these questions. First of all, Excel is a data management tool and one of the most prominent one also. You can imagine how much of efforts the programmer of this particular application has done in order to make things automated for you. What I mean to say, whatever you are doing, let's say you are applying a function or a method or anything, for that particular task the programmer has done a programming and you are as an end user making use of it. In a simple words, that has been created an interface for you and you are simply using that interface, which is known as a user interface. Now most of the task has been automated, but there can be several other tasks also which need to be automated according to your profile's requirement or maybe your company's requirement. So what Excel says, it said that we have done the automation for most of the important tasks, but even if you want to do the automation, you can also do that, and for that we are giving you the rights, which is known as macro or Excel VBA. Means you are doing a programming in order to do the automation. So I believe you are having a fair amount of idea what we are up to now. Now how to proceed further? You can have a very basic file and hopefully when you are coming to this particular video, you have gone through all the macro recording videos, so you are aware of that how to convert a normal Excel file into a macro enabled file. In case you don't know, go to file, click on save as, and from here you need to click on Excel macro enabled workbook and click on save. So this is what you need to do. Now this developer tab which you are seeing here, this is very important because from this developer tab there is this option of Visual Basic. You need to click over here and you may go to the window of VBA. There is another shortcut to it which is Alt F11 you can use. However, if you are not getting the option of developer, what you need to do, you need to go to file, then go to options, customize ribbon, and here the developer tab option would be uncheck. So you need to check this option and click on OK. You will be able to see this developer tab immediately. Now in order to start the Visual Basic, you need to click on this Visual Basic, or again as I've told you, you need to press Alt F11. So the Visual Basic window has opened now. This will be blank and the only thing that you can see here, it's a project, VBA project, and this is a project explorer. Now what all the things you will get to see in Project Explorer are all the plugin or add-ins file, all the active Excel files, all the sheets, user form, modules, class modules. You will be able to see all these options in the Project Explorer. So this is one option which need to be open all the time. In case the Project Explorer is not visible, you need to go to View and click on Project Explorer. You will be able to see the option. Now the next important thing in this is to have the properties window. In order to have that, you need to click on View and click on Properties window. Again you will be able to see the properties window. Now what is property window? Whatever things I have mentioned just a few minutes back, that is active files, modules, sheets, let's say user form, the buttons in the user form, they are all objects. So those objects properties, if you want to see and if you want to manipulate, then you need to have this properties window. So this is the properties window. Just for the sake of example, what I am doing here, I have made a selection of sheet 1, so you can see the name is sheet 1. Now you can see another name which is if function. So I am changing this name. Now this is the if function, this is the name which the user has given. If I am going back to my Excel window, you can see this is the if function name. Okay, going back to Visual Basic, and I am changing this name to data function, and you will be able to see that the changes has been made. There are many other things, and especially when you are when we are doing user form, it is very much useful. For the time being, I am just closing this Project Explorer. Now here, these are the option which you can see here. These are known as VBA editor, and these are few more options. Now the next important thing is to create a module, because in the module only you can create macros or subroutine or subinstance. In order to do that, you need to right click anywhere. You can click on anywhere. It's not a sheet 5 module. The module is going to be for the complete file, so it doesn't matter where you are clicking. So right click, go to insert and click on module. So you can see module 1 and the module has been created. The cursor is there, and for the first time you are seeing a cursor in this particular window. This simply means you can write your code over here, but you can't write it directly. You will have to create a macro, or again, as I've said, subroutine or subinstance. Why we call it subroutine? Because it starts with sub. So you need to type sub, that stands for substance, which is the least important thing you should be aware of. Then sub, and then you will have to give the macro name. And now the macro name, you can give any name, but there are two important instructions. Don't give a very general name, like you are giving a name like if, but if is already a function, so don't give a very general name. Second thing is, you can't give any special character apart from underscore. Means you can't give space, hyphen, at the rate. You can't give any other special character apart from underscore. So I'm giving a name, let's say trial, and then you need to press enter. That's it. You need to type sub fixed, then the macro name. You can give any name according to your requirement, and then press enter. The moment you will press enter, you can see here opening and closing bracket, and here it's end sub. So this is the area here. This is the area where you can type any programming. In a single module, you can create n number of macros or subroutine. Let's say I'm here and I'm typing sub trial 1. Also, in a single file, you can create many modules. Now the programming need to be done here. So in this particular video, we have just learned about the structure of it, and in the next video we are going to understand about how you can write a macro, what all the things that need to be in mind when you are writing a macro. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.